What's up, everybody? This is Chakits with Simply Vegas, your Las Vegas realtor, bringing you another property tour. So, unfortunately, I was doing this video and we actually had some problems with the audio, so I figure instead of just wasting this great footage here, why don't I just do a voiceover? So, today we will be exploring Woodside Homes, Better by Design, which is actually located here on the Southwest Valley. We're actually in Skye Canyon. So this community here has about 110 lots for sale, and I believe 20 to 25 of them have been sold. I don't remember. And the HOAs on this one are about $131 a month, and that also includes the clubhouse. Now, if you have not seen the video with the clubhouse, I'll actually have a link in the description below, and also I have a link right here above on the right hand side. Just click on that link, we'll take you out to the clubhouse. Clubhouse is really nice if you're into the outdoor biking, hiking. You can also rent a kayak. There's a lot of things that you can do. They do have a nice pool, a nice gym, nice park. This community here, you'll see a lot of people, they'll just be walking their dogs, and a lot of people are more active and out. So this may be the community for you. Also, one thing I do want to mention is that there's no SIDS and lids. Okay? Now, this property right here is actually the Dakota plan. There's actually 4 plans that you can actually choose from, but 3 of them are modeled. This one is actually a 2-story home. It is 1,859 square feet. It does start off at a 3-bedroom, but you do have an option for a 4th bedroom. You have 3 baths, study, and a 2-car garage. There's actually 3 different type of elevations that you can actually choose from. The elevation A starts off at $340,990. Elevation B is $342,990, and elevation C is $344,990,000. Also, in the description below, I will actually have a link for the full details about this property as far as square footage and what comes with the property as far as standard options. Okay, so now let's talk about this property. We're actually in here just walking around, taking a look. As you can see, it is a beautiful kitchen. That backsplash right there is an upgrade. I can guarantee your backsplash is going to be a 6-inch backsplash. But as far as the kitchen, you'll actually have a quartz or granite kitchen countertop with a 4-inch backsplash. Your cabinets will actually be a 36-inch cabinet, and what you see here is actually a 42, I believe. Now you'll actually have a 2-inch crown molding, and that crown you'll be able to have 2 selections of color. You have a kitchen island, okay. Stainless steel dual, stainless steel dual bowl under mount sink with disposal. Well, that should just come standard, right, guys? Also, you'll actually have a GE stainless steel appliances. You'll have a 30-inch refrigerator. Okay, comes with the range, dishwasher too as well. It says here. I mean, it is pretty nice. The flooring here are actually tile plank flooring, which is really nice. One thing I want to mention about the lights that you see, Woodside Homes, the way they run their project and their design, and when you go to the design studio, majority of time their design studio is actually here at the model. And you'll see that the lights, the can lights above, there will actually be some round color rings around the light, which is actually in the can, and that's actually an indicator to let you know that those are not included. However, you would actually have to pay for the upgrades. The lights, just make sure if you do the upgrades, it's probably going to be cheaper to do a package deal versus a separate can deal. Okay. And it seems like a lot of builders are just doing standard quartz. Quartz is more of a cheaper product, but it still does look nice. I'm going to take you guys back here to the pantry. As you can see, we have a 4 shelf. I think this is actually a 4x3. So it does give you some room to store some food. Off to the left here is actually your 2-car garage. I'm not sure if it's epoxied, and also if it does come with a tankless water heater. Now, a couple things that come with this home. You actually have a 10-year structural warranty limited. Ceiling fans pre-wired at the master in the great room. Pre-wired for the phone and Cat5 at the master in the great room. So keep this in mind. When you guys go through your option, right? When you meet with the electrician, you are going to have to pay for the additional cost as far as where do you want your Cat5 ran to. Also, do you want ceiling fans in every room? Also, the can lights. Now, if you don't get none of that, you're just going to get a plug in your wall. Also, I wanted to talk about the sidewall right here where it's only about 3 feet high. Keep in mind that the reason why it's like that is because this is to give you, a consumer, the appearance for this backyard to be a lot bigger. I wanted to throw that out there because that was one of the comments that we actually just had this morning. The backyard will not be included. This will be all gravel. Well, I'm actually all dirt, not gravel. But this will give you an idea of what your backyard could look like. So I'm going to hop up here real quick. As you can see, off to the right-hand side. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is actually the Las Vegas Strip. This all right here is zoned for single-family residents, and right here is about a 16-foot drop. So if you happen to purchase this home on this side of the road, basically you should get a pretty nice view of the valley. Alright, I'm going to scoot through here real quick. Take a look at this Lennox AC unit. This is actually a 14 SEER unit. One thing about the single condenser, you want to make sure that's where all those lights are. These are actually an upgrade. As you can see, those black rings around it. Going back to the AC unit, you want to make sure that if it's just one unit, because this is a 2-story, it supplies upstairs and downstairs. The temperatures are always going to be this different. Make sure there's actually 2 thermostats, and actually there's a damper inside the ductwork, so that way you actually are having controlled climate with the downstairs and also on the upstairs, where it's actually equal and level. Because if not, then you're going to run into some problems. Again, there you can see that can light is not included. This door right here, I like the slider that they have. It's just not a standard slider. Also, the property does come with smoke detectors throughout. I mean, that's just standard. And it looks like you also get carbon detectors on every single level, carbon monoxide. You also comes with a programmable thermostat, radiant barrier. Oh, that's actually really good. So a radiant barrier is a new product that a lot of builders are starting to use as far as insulation up in the attic. It's basically a piece of styrofoam that is about 2 to 3.5 inches, I believe. And on one side, it's aluminum. And it's actually butted up against your ceiling to reflect the heat. And also keep in mind, one of the things up in the attic is actually your installation. And industry standards, inside your walls are actually R13, but in the attic is actually R30. Now, keep this in mind. The builder is required by the Federal Trade Commission to disclose what type of insulation is in the home. In addition to that, one of the add values to a home if you want to save on electricity, in my personal opinion, you should always upgrade and get installation on the interior walls. A lot of builders will not include that, and that's something that you'll have to pay for. So as you can see, we're actually here in the laundry room, small little sink. You know, that is definitely a upgrade. Open floor plan here. Now remember, you have an option from a 3 to a 4 bedroom, and I think they would actually turn this into the 4th bedroom. Having a 4 bedrooms on a home like this is a little bit tight. However, on an 1,800 square feet home, could you make a 4 bedroom look very huge? Yes, you can. I literally live in a 1,700 square feet home that actually has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. And just the way the layout is very huge. But for this floor plan, the floor plan may change just slightly. Now, also, what I'm going to do is in the link in the description below, I will go ahead and show you the floor plans and everything you need to know about this property. Now, I'm talking so much, my mouth is getting dry, so give me just a second. Oh, nothing like a good old original tasty Coke. Okay, so I'm just coming in this little linen closet here. Small little cute door. Also, the baseboards on here, I noticed they're about 4 inches. Also, the trim here too as well is standard 2-inch. And I've noticed in the master bedrooms, the doors are actually 8-foot doors, but the standard doors, 6'8", are in the regular bedrooms and also the bathrooms. And I noticed this one actually had orange peel texture. One of the things that you may want to ask the builder is what is the standard type texture. Some textures may be an upgrade as far as Santa Fe or a Smackdown. If you are moving into more of the mid-century or the contemporary, everybody's moving into the Smackdown or the Santa Fe. Also, those type of textures are a lot harder to do versus an orange peel. Orange peel will cover a lot of hidden things that you would actually see if you did with a Santa Fe or a Smackdown. Here we are in the master. Master, I believe it is about 12 by 15. Here's your toilet. Definitely gives you a lot of elbow room right here though, right? Now, one of the things that I would actually do in the bath here is actually add some more light, because there's actually no light. Oh, look at that little kink right there. That could actually be filled in sand and resealed, and that's what I like about quartz. However, if you get that during the walkthrough, you can always ask them to replace that too as well before your final walk. Here's the closet. But as I go back out, I'm going to show you guys the shower here, how dark the shower is with the tile. So I would definitely do some lights above the shower. Like the fact that you got the bench seat. Nice tile work. Also, one thing about these tiles that I've noticed, that if you're going to install tile inside the bathroom, make sure you actually get the right tile that actually is for the bathroom. Some of these tiles are more porous and will actually soak and hold in the water. And when it holds in the water, what happens is you can actually create mold. I'm not saying that that's the case here, but that's something to look at. But as you can see, you know, there's no lights above there, right? Coming back out. Checking out the loft. Nice little loft area for sure. Walking back down, making my last rounds. Also, if you have not subscribed to lvhomeexperts.com or registered, go ahead and do that. We will give you full access and range to all the properties that are currently on the market, from bank-owned short sales whatever you are actually looking for. It's a great place to get started to see exactly what's out there, and you can compare it to new home sales. Keep in mind, resales right now is at $165 a square foot. That gives you a barometer. Other than that, I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys for subscribing or just tuning into this channel. I'm Chakits with Simply Vegas, and have a blessed day, guys.